Hey guys, in this video, one of our experts, Pat, is actually going to show me how to transplant a plant from a small pot to a larger pot. The reason why you might want to start with a small pot first is to save space, because you can fit more small pots in a smaller area, which is really great for indoor growing where your space is limited. But once your plant gets to a certain size, the roots are going to want to expand out, and you don't want your roots to be clustered into a small pot because that's going to hurt its growth. With that being said, I hope this video teaches you guys how to transplant your plant from a small pot to a larger pot.
Alright.
So what do I do first?
Okay, first off, what you want to do is you want to get your pot.
Okay.
Usually, like, the reason why I did it the first side like that was I filled it up, was because you want to get enough dirt. Because like this right here may not be enough. You don't know.
Yeah.
So you want to fill it up to like the first line.
All the way up to the first line?
All the way to the first line right here.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, so that's, see, that's why now we know that we're a little shy on dirt. Be prepared. So I can just pour it in there if you want to. Yeah.
So this actually doesn't have any nutrients in it,
No,
at all.
It's a neutral.
Okay.
Neutral medium.
So
So what you want to do
medium.
first before you do that?
Okay.
So now what you want to do is you want to like get it. You're gonna have to take out as much as the dirt that's in here.
Yeah.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna dig it out, scoop out.
Like a hole?
Yeah, you want to dig like a
okay.
hole in the center. That's probably gonna be enough there. So now you want to. So wait, before you pull, you don't want to pull on the plant. You want to roll it.
Okay.
So you break, you break like the seal of dirt that's kind of clustered. Then you turn the plant over, and you just in the corner of your palm right there like that.
Okay. So here, and you can tell that needs a bigger pot, huh?
Yeah, that's.
Are you sure 1 gallon's gonna be fine? That looks like a lot of roots.
That is a lot of roots.
Can we just go 3 gallon?
We can go 3 gallon.
I think we should just go 3 gallon.
All right.
Because that looks really tight.
It is really tight, but the thing is, like, I don't. If I'm not mistaken, they only get about yay tall.
Really?
Yeah, they don't get very tall. But I don't.
That looks really tight though, man. Basically, all the roots right here are tightly bound, and this is not what you want. You want the roots to be more free and spread out, and you can tell here that it just doesn't have enough room. So let's just move all this dirt.
But just know that if you put a smaller plant into a larger pot, it means you're gonna have to irrigate a lot more. It means that you're gonna need more nutrients, more water.
Oh yeah.
Because you got to remember that the roots are gonna be bound to this small area.
Yeah. Should we open that second grow medium?
Yeah. Yeah, it has the fertilizer in it.
It does?
Yeah, it's fertilizer.
That's fertilizer? Yeah. That's not what we wanted, huh?
It's not the worst thing in the world, but what you end up happening is, with these little guys, is it absorbs all the nutrients and water.
Yeah.
And it stays there, and then the plant locks into it, and then it root burns. And they start, it starts hurting the plant. That's why what you go with is like this. It's absolutely, I dropped it in there. You have this coconut mix right here.
Yeah.
It's a complete neutral growing medium. It means that all the nutrients that gets poured into this is going to be just sucked up by the plant. It's not going to be held into these little crystals right here. That's going to cause it to like hold that like an immense amount of nutrients in a small amount of area.
That's okay. We'll work with it.
Yeah,
it's not the worst. It's not like regular soil.
Let's pour this back in here.
So you stay consistent.
Huh?
Just stay consistent.
Yeah, just stay consistent. Consistency is the mother of all science, right? Yeah, I'll hold it if you want to scoop some out with your hand.
Okay.
Dig that shit out of there.
So with this, I would have to add less nutrients in general, huh?
Huh?
Since there's already nutrients
Well,
in the soil.
you're gonna have to add the nutrients regardless. So first, fluff it in there. So we'll go to the second line on this one because it's a larger pot. Because the open area up here is gonna fill with water. If you go too low, you're gonna end up pooling too much, and then the sides of the container can actually block any light that might bounce under the undershade leaves. So you want to get it as higher as possible. I'm gonna need a lot more dirt. A little bit more. Plant through. as centered as possible and keep it. You can add, like after transplanting, it's good to put a little bit of extra on top, just because once you wet the dirt, it starts to stick to itself because it's so not compact right now. It'll eventually start compacting. So there we go.
All right, one down. I hope that video was helpful to you guys in learning how to transplant a plant from a small pot to a large pot. If you guys want to check out our last video, you can click over here. It's about how to choose the right tent size for you. If you guys also have any suggestions for us and what kind of videos you guys want to see, also write that in the comments below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.